All right, everybody, we have almost finished chapter 2, investigation 2 in data about us today. Last investigation in our chapter 2 and 4 tenths. Who else is in your household? Question mark. Categorical and numerical data. Again, before starting our lesson today, please make sure you have your learning objective and vocabulary definitions written down. All right, so follow along with me. It says, some statistical questions have answers that are words or categories. For example, what is your favorite sport has answers that are words. Other questions have answers that are numbers. For example, how many inches tall are you has answers that are numbers. Categorical data can be grouped into categories such as favorite sport. They're usually not numbers. Suppose you had asked people how they got to school or what kind of pets they had. Their answers would be categorical. Numerical data are counts or measures. Suppose you ask people how tall they were or how many pets they had. Their responses would be numerical data. Which questions would have words or categories as answers? Which have numbers as answers? Well, let's take a look at some of these questions here. Okay. How much time do you spend watching television each day? Right? That would be numerical. You might say something like 2 hours, 3.5 hours, right? Who is your favorite author? That would be categorical, right? Maybe names like Jerry Spinelli, J.K. Rowling's, right? Those are categorical answers. In what month were you born? Again, categorical. March, January, May. How many movies have you watched in the past week, right? That would be numerical. 2 movies, 5 movies, 10 movies. In our current home learning environment, we've probably been watching a lot of movies, right? And would I answer these questions with words or with numbers? So she's thinking about those 4 questions, right? So again, today, categorical versus numerical. So let's take a look on page 46. It says one middle school class gathered data about their pets by tallying students' responses to these questions. How many pets do you have? What is your favorite kind of pet? So ask yourself, before we even look, which answers to these questions will be categorical and which ones will be numeric? Well, I think the first one is going to be numerical. Whenever I see how many, that tells me it's going to be some kind of frequency, probably some kind of number. So our answers to this question will be numerical. What is your favorite kind of pet? Well, dogs, cats, fish, turtles, right? Those will be categorical. The students made tables to show the tallies or frequencies. Then they made bar graphs to show the data distribution. So here were the answers to the number of pets. I would be here. I have 0 pets. Where would you be on this list? If you have 1 pet, you would be here. Wow, look at that. I wonder if maybe somebody lives on a farm. That's a lot of pets, okay? And of course, here is a bar graph showing that information. And down here, we have favorite pets, right? And notice that on the x-axis, they're not numbers like we would normally see, right? They are categories, right? The types of pets that people have. So, that being said, you are going to use those graphs to answer these questions. I think the questions today are pretty straightforward, so I'm not really going to do any examples because I think you guys got this. But I did want to point out an interesting fact. Did you know goldfish are trainable? With coaching, goldfish can learn to swim through hoops and tunnels, push a tiny ball into a net, and pull a lever for food. So if any of you guys have goldfish as pets, maybe as an extension project, I'll have you train your goldfish to do something awesome. So again, guys, it was a very short lesson today because I think you guys can handle this without me having to walk through any of these problems. Again, congratulations, guys. You've almost made it through investigation 2. This is the last investigation. We'll move on to investigation 3 during our next math lesson. All right, guys, good luck with your work today. If you have any questions, you can always message me personally, and I'll do my best to help. Have a great day.